Why do some people seem to have money left over at the end of the month, while others are always broke even though they make the same amount? The difference isn't always how much they earn, it's how they manage what they have. Today, I'm going to show you the 50-30-20 rule, a simple budgeting method that's helped millions of people take control of their money. And the best part? You can set this up in less than 30 minutes. Let's dive in. The 50-30-20 rule is one of the easiest budgeting methods out there. It was popularized by Senator Elizabeth Warren in her book, All Your Worth. And here's why it works so well. Instead of tracking every single dollar you spend, which let's be honest, nobody wants to do, you divide your after-tax income into just three simple categories. 50% goes to needs, 30% goes to wants, and 20% goes to savings and debt. That's it, three categories. Easy to remember, easy to follow, and it actually works. But before we break down each category, let's talk about the foundation of this whole system. First things first, when we say 50/30/20, we're talking about your after-tax income. Not your salary, but what actually hits your bank account. Here's what I mean. Let's say you make $60,000 a year. That sounds great, right? But after taxes, health insurance, and other deductions, you might only take home $45,000. That's $3,750 per month. That number, the $3,750, is what you base your budget on. So with $3,750 per month, 50% for needs equals $1,875, 30% for wants equals $1,000. $125, 20% for savings/debt equals $750. Now let's break down what actually goes into each category, starting with the biggest one. Your needs are the essentials, the things you absolutely must pay for to survive and maintain employment. This is the stuff you can't avoid. Your 50% for needs should cover housing, rent or mortgage, property taxes, and basic home insurance. Notice I said basic. We'll talk about the fancy stuff later. Utilities, electricity, water, heat, internet. Yes, internet counts as a need in 2026 because most of us need it for work. Groceries, food you buy at the store to cook at home. Not restaurants, that's different. Transportation, your car payment, insurance, gas, maintenance. Or public transportation costs if that's how you get to work. Minimum debt payments. The minimum you must pay on credit cards, student loans, or other debts to avoid penalties. Basic health care, health insurance premiums, and necessary medications. Now here's where people mess up. They include too much in their needs. Your needs are not the premium cable package, eating out 5 times a week, the luxury apartment when a basic one would work, the brand new car when a reliable used one would do. Be honest with yourself here. A need is something that would seriously harm your life or livelihood if you didn't have it. If your needs are taking up more than 50% of your income, you've got two options. 1. Increase your income. 2. Decrease your needs by finding cheaper alternatives. This might mean getting a roommate, moving to a less expensive area, or selling that expensive car for something more affordable. I know these aren't fun choices, but they're necessary if you want to get your finances under control. The goal is to keep your needs at or below 50% so you have room for the other two categories. Now we get to the fun stuff. Your wants. This is the 30% that makes life enjoyable. Your wants include dining out and takeout, restaurants, coffee shops, delivery apps. All of it goes here. Entertainment, Netflix, Spotify, HBO, going to movies, concerts, sporting events. Shopping, new clothes beyond the basics, electronics, home decor, hobbies. Gym memberships. Yes, even if you use it every day, it's still a want. You could work out for free. Travel and vacations, weekend trips, flights, hotels, upgraded versions of needs, like living in a nicer apartment than necessary or buying organic everything at the grocery store. Here's the beautiful thing about the 30% wants category. You don't have to feel guilty about spending this money. It's built into your budget. You've already covered your needs and you're saving 20%, so this money is yours to enjoy. But here's the key. You need to make sure you don't go over 30%. Some months you might spend more on wants, some months less. Maybe you spend $500 on a concert ticket one month, but barely anything the next month. That's fine, as long as it averages out to around 30% over time. The biggest mistake people make with wants? Putting them on credit cards and paying interest. If you can't afford something within your 30%, you wait and save for it. No exceptions. The moment you start borrowing to fund your wants, you're sabotaging your financial future. Think of your 30% like this. You've got a monthly entertainment budget. How you spend it is up to you. Fancy dinners, a new gadget, a weekend trip? You choose. But when it's gone until next month. This is the category that will change your life. The 20% that goes to savings and debt repayment beyond the minimums. This is where you build wealth and eliminate what's holding you back. Here's how to prioritize your 20%. Step 1. Build a $1,000 emergency fund. Before anything else, save $1,000 as fast as possible. This is your oh crap fund for when your car breaks down or your phone dies. This prevents you from going into debt when emergencies happen. And they will happen. Step 2. Pay off high-interest debt. Once you have your $1,000, attack any debt with interest rates above 7 to 8%. Credit cards, payday loans, high-interest personal loans. These are financial emergencies. Every dollar of interest you pay is a dollar you can't save or invest. Put your full 20% toward these debts until they're gone. Step 3. Build a full emergency fund. After high-interest debt is gone, build your emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses. This is your financial safety net. With this in place, you won't panic if you lose your job or face a major unexpected expense. Step 4. Invest for the future. Now the fun part, building wealth. Your 20% goes to retirement accounts, 401k, IRA, Roth IRA, especially if your employer matches. That's free money. Investment accounts, index funds, stocks, real estate investment trusts. Other financial goals, down payment for a house, starting a business, your kids' education. Here's why this 20% is so powerful. If you're 25 and invest $750 per month, 20% of that $3,750 income we talked about earlier, with an average 8% return, you'll have over $2.3 million by age 65. That's the power of consistency and compound interest. But what if you can't save 20% right now? Start with what you can, even if it's just 5% or 10%. The important thing is to start. As you pay off debt and increase your income, work your way up to 20%. Every percentage point you save is a step toward financial freedom. Okay, so you understand the 50-30-20 rule. But how do you actually implement it? Here's the simple system. Step 1. Set up 3. Bank accounts, one for needs, one for wants, and one for savings. Some people even use different banks to make it harder to transfer money between accounts. Step 2. Automate everything. When your paycheck hits, automatically split it. 50% to needs account, 30% to wants account, 20% to savings account. Set this up once and forget about it. Step 3. Pay your needs bills. First, from your needs account, set up automatic payments for rent, utilities, car payment, everything essential. These happen automatically on the same day each month. Step 4. Enjoy your wants. Guilt-free, spend your wants account however you like. Just don't go over. When you see the balance getting low, you know to slow down until next month. Step 5. Never touch your savings account. Except to invest it or use it for its intended purpose. This money is not for wants, ever. Give yourself 3 months to adjust. The first month or two might feel weird as you figure out your true spending in each category. That's normal. Adjust as needed, but stick to the percentages. The 50-30-20 rule isn't about restriction. It's about intention. It's about making sure your money is working toward what matters. Covering your needs, enjoying your life, and building your future. To recap, 50% for needs, the essentials you can't avoid 30% for wants, the things that make life enjoyable 20% for savings and debt. Building wealth and freedom. You don't need a complicated spreadsheet or expensive software. Just 3 categories and some discipline. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video on passive income strategies. And here's my challenge to you. Calculate your 50-30-20 breakdown today. Just take 15 minutes, look at last month's income and expenses and see where you stand. You might be surprised. Drop a comment and let me know. Are you already following this rule or are you going to start? I read every comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Before we start, I put together a free PDF called The Money Leaks Checklist, Anus Tamus 2025 edition. It breaks down the 10 biggest places people lose money without realizing it, and how you can plug those leaks today. If you want to stop wasting cash and redirect it into savings or investments, grab it free. The link is in the description and pinned comment. Download it now. It takes 10 seconds, and at Pollen Glancer persuasive. And it might be the most profitable thing you do today.